It was a chilly evening in the bustling city of New York. The streets were filled with the familiar hum of traffic, the aroma of street food wafting through the air, and the hurried footsteps of people eager to get home. Amid this organized chaos, a young girl named Lily sat on the cold pavement near a subway entrance, her tattered coat barely providing warmth against the biting wind. Lily had been homeless for nearly a year. Life had not been kind to her, but despite her circumstances, she maintained a heart full of compassion. Her hazel eyes still sparkled with hope, and she never let bitterness consume her. She would often share her meager food with stray animals and lend a listening ear to other homeless individuals who sought solace in her company. One evening, as the city lights flickered to life, a sleek black Mercedes pulled over on the side of the street near where Lily was sitting. The car had a flat tire, and the driver, a well-dressed man in his early 40s, stepped out with a look of frustration. His name was Alexander Monroe, a self-made millionaire and one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the city. Despite his wealth, Alexander felt an emptiness that no amount of money could fill. Alexander muttered under his breath as he inspected the flat tire. He pulled out his phone to call for roadside assistance, only to discover that his battery had died. Annoyed and helpless, he glanced around, hoping to find someone who could help. Lily noticed his predicament and without hesitation stood up. Her joints ached from sitting on the cold pavement, but she pushed through the discomfort. "Need some help?" she asked, her voice gentle but firm. Alexander looked at her skeptically. Her disheveled appearance made him doubt her ability to assist. "I don't think you can help with this," he said dismissively. Lily smiled, undeterred by his response. "I may not look like much, but I know how to change a tire. My dad taught me before he passed away." Reluctantly, Alexander stepped aside. "If you can fix it, be my guest." Lily rolled up her sleeves and got to work. Despite the grime and the weight of the tools, she efficiently removed the flat tire and replaced it with the spare. Alexander watched in amazement, his initial judgment fading away. "All done," Lily said, wiping her hands on her coat. "You're good to go." Alexander was genuinely impressed. "Thank you," he said, reaching into his wallet. He pulled out a few $100 bills and extended them toward her. Note, Lily shook her head. "I didn't do it for money. Just glad I could help." Alexander was taken aback. In his world, kindness often came with a price tag. "Why would you help a stranger for nothing?" Lily shrugged. "Because that's what my dad would have done. The world needs more kindness." Her words lingered in Alexander's mind as he drove away. That night, he couldn't stop thinking about the girl who had helped him without expecting anything in return. The next morning, he made a decision. A week later, Lily was sitting in her usual spot near the subway entrance when a familiar black Mercedes pulled up. Alexander stepped out carrying a large brown paper bag. "Lily," he called out, approaching her. She looked up surprised. "Hey, didn't expect to see you again." He handed her the bag. "It's food. I figured you might need a decent meal." Her eyes lit up with gratitude. "Thank you. That's really kind of you." Alexander sat down on the pavement beside her, much to the astonishment of passers-by. "Can I ask you something?" he said. "Sure." "What's your story? How did you end up here?" Lily took a deep breath. "I lost my dad to cancer a couple of years ago. We didn't have much to begin with, and the medical bills wiped us out. After he passed, I couldn't keep up with the rent. I've been on the streets ever since." Alexander felt a pang of guilt for all the times he had taken his own privileges for granted. "You don't deserve this," he said softly. "Life doesn't always give us what we deserve," Lily replied. "But I'm still here, and that means I have a chance to turn things around." Her resilience struck a chord with Alexander. He had built his empire on determination and hard work, but he had lost sight of the human spirit along the way. "How would you like a job?" he asked. Lily's eyes widened. "Are you serious?" "Completely. I could use someone with your problem-solving skills and work ethic at my company. Plus, we have a program that helps employees find stable housing." Tears welled up in Lily's eyes. "I don't know what to say." "Say yes," Alexander said with a smile. Lily accepted the offer and started working at Monroe Enterprises the following week. She quickly proved herself to be an invaluable asset, impressing her colleagues with her dedication and resourcefulness. With Alexander's support, she found a small apartment and began rebuilding her life. Over time, Lily and Alexander developed a strong friendship. Her optimism and compassion reminded him of what truly mattered in life. Inspired by her story, Alexander launched a new initiative at his company to help homeless individuals gain employment and find housing. The program was a massive success, transforming countless lives. Lily became the face of the initiative, sharing her journey to inspire others. Her story was featured in newspapers and television segments highlighting the power of kindness and resilience. One evening, as they stood on the balcony of Alexander's penthouse overlooking the city, he turned to her. "You changed everything. You know that?" Lily smiled. "So did you." Their journey was a testament to the transformative power of compassion and second chances. What had started as a chance encounter on a cold New York street had blossomed into a story of hope, friendship, and the enduring impact of kindness.